the incoming president, the president-elect Donald Trump, has now made proposals on tariffs and in regards to Canada. Now, we talked about in a previous video about how Trump was looking possibly to renegotiate the USMCA, how Pierre Poilievre responded to it on a radio show, and it looked like maybe there might be some talks, maybe it might be good, but now Donald Trump has doubled down to kind of punish Canada and put a tariff on the nation. So this was first brought to attention by Yegwave, pointing this out. It says, breaking, U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has announced he'll sign an executive order imposing a 25% tariff on all products entering the United States from Mexico and Canada on January 20th. As one of my first executive orders, I will sign all necessary documents to change Mexico and Canada a 25% tariffs on all products coming into the United States and its ridiculous open borders. I'm working on my Trump impression. Trump stated in a post made on Truth Social. Trump said the tariffs would stay until both countries crack down on drugs, especially fentanyl and illegal migrants crossing the border. So here's the post that he made on Truth Social. As everyone is aware, thousands of people are pouring through Mexico and Canada, bringing the crimes and drugs at levels never seen before. Right now, a caravan coming from Mexico, composed of thousands of people, seem to be unstopped in its quest to come through our currently open border. On January 20th, as my many executive first orders, I will sign all necessary documents to charge Mexico and Canada a 25% tariff on all products coming into the United States. It's ridiculous open borders. This tariff will remain in effect until such time as drugs, in particular fentanyl, and all illegal alien stops this invasion of our country. Both Mexico and Canada have the absolute right and power to easily solve this long simmering problem. We hereby demand that they will use this power, and until such time they do, it is time for them to pay a very, very big price. The biggest price I've ever seen. How's that? So that's what he said on Truth Social there. And here's this lady Hunter, Statistics Urban, brought this chart together. This is from Stats Canada, and she says that Trump has just announced 25% tariffs on Canada. America buys approximately 75% of Canada exports, and it's the source of 50% of its imports. This is not to go well. So as you can see here, there's the charts there. Exports by destination, $584 billion. And a lot of it comes from the United States. There's 75% from the United States. Here's 51% on the other chart, imports by source. So we send out more to the United States as an export than we do import a lot of U.S. goods. And just like I said the last time we talked about trade, when we showed about Trump negotiating USMCA, this is where we need strong leadership. This is where we need someone, not Justin Trudeau, who's dancing at friggin' Taylor Swift concerts like this. We need someone to actually sit down, hammer this out, and say, okay, you want to go to match? Here's our offer. Donald Trump will then offer something, Mexico will offer something, and you come together and find a keen point in which you all agree can work out for the benefits of all your countries. That's what we need to do. We need a good negotiator. And you're dealing with the art the art of the deal, Mr. Trump himself. And who do you have on your side here in Canada to reason with him? Justin Trudeau. Which is why the USMCA was a bad deal on Canadians. And that's what Pierre Poilievre stated on the radio broadcast. He said it was a bad deal because Justin Trudeau did not negotiate well. You need strong leadership. You need strong, effective leadership. And I even said this on X here. in regards to that article there. So it says where this is where you need strong leadership. Canada could have brought Trump to renegotiate and come to common consensus. But no, we have the man-child trust fund Trudeau dancing with young girls at a Taylor Swift concert. That is why Trump is putting down these tariffs. That is why Trump is blasting Canada. And because he even said that he deals with strong people. Justin Trudeau is not a strong person. Look at even the photograph at the bottom there. Trump doesn't deal with weak people. Justin Trudeau is a weak person. That's why we struggled the last time with a trade deal. And we need strong leadership. You need someone to actually come in and say, okay, Mr. Trump, you're anteing up this. We're going to come back with this. We're going to hit you with this. And then Mexico will come in. They'll say their thing. And you come to some sort of agreement. That is the whole purpose of this. But no, Justin Trudeau will fold and cave to Donald Trump, and we'll have these tariffs that are going to be bad for business. It's going to be bad for a lot of the country. And a lot of people have speculated on this, including, Premier Doug Ford, which, oh, shoot. I should have had the clip of him. But we'll do that on the next live stream. We'll do that on the next one. We'll do the reaction of Doug Ford. Because Doug Ford came forward on this and saying that it's going to be bad. And obviously, yes, with the United States being your number one export, 75% of your goods being transferred to the United States, it's not going to sit well for Canadians trying to sell it to the U.S. customers. It's not going to go well. And it's just going to cave further and further more when you have someone like Trudeau at the helm of this, or Chrystia Freeland for that matter, when they keep telling us, yeah, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be great for Canadians. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be great. And meanwhile, they're worried. They're petrifiedly worried on the fact that they're going to be ousted, possibly in the next election. I'm not, predicting that. I'm just stating what I know statistically. And they know that stuff like this is going to be a slap in their face on their mismanagement. Because, sadly, Donald Trump's not wrong about this. Hey, you got to fix your border crisis. You got to fix the fact that you're bringing in and insourcing a bunch of this temporary worker crap that we know is exploitive. We know that it's a grift. We know that's a whole scheme to diminish the Canadian workforce, to bring these migrants, to undermine the value of employees. We know that. So, yes, there needs to be consequences for Trudeau. Trudeau needs to be held accountable, and the fact that we need strong leadership to renegotiate a real trade deal and counteroffer against Trump. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that, and you just don't have anyone to really stand guard for the working Canadians that are going to get screwed hard by this tariff, because Donald Trump doesn't want to deal with a weak person like Trudeau. So that's where you need someone to counteract and counteroffer and bring up the ante of saying, you're proposing this? Well, we're going to do this. Let's come to the table and negotiate.